Hello, storytellers. I'm sorry that it's been such a long time and without out any sort of update. I'm still hoping that I'll be able to get back to doing videos again and enjoying creative pursuits like that. But family challenges have taken precedent. And as I said before, or we've been taking care of my mother who has Alzheimer's and dementia, and we'd had to leave Wyoming and come to California so that we could get some help from my dad's family. We were able to stay with his brother for a while, and that really helped us out when things were especially tough. And we were trying to transition from that period to finally getting our feet back under us. And so we got a rental here in California and in a less expensive part of California. Obviously, we're not living in LA. That would be crazy. But we thought we were going to be able to maybe make a go of things, but we continue to underestimate how taxing both emotionally and physically and financially taking care of someone with dementia and Alzheimer's is. And so we'd hoped that we'd be able to work from home and take care of mom, but dad and I are both just absolutely overwhelmed and exhausted. I'm sick most of the time, and dad's barely able to take care of mom. He's doing a good job with that, but is having difficulty being able to find some sort of job that he could do from home that would also let him take care of her. Or we're getting lots of help, and it's deeply moving. But the sad truth is that even with all the help we're getting, we're still, now that we've got a rent to pay, we've maxed out our credit cards, we're having a lot of difficulty just paying rent now. And I never intended this channel to be a way to make money. I always imagined that I would be making money from writing, which I still hope to do eventually, and that the channel would just be for our enjoyment. And because as the group of YouTubers that I was inspired by when I first started watching YouTube were people who did this just for the joy of it. And there's nothing wrong with being able to also make a living from something that brings you joy, but just somehow that stuck with me, especially as one conversation or this was back before Patreon, where it was a little bit harder to give money to creators. And so during one of his videos, it was a creator with a small channel, only had about like 10,000 subscribers, said that someone had reached out to him and said, hey, how could I help support you? And he said, no, you don't need to do that, man. Just if you enjoy watching the videos, hey, can't ask for more than that. I've got a good job. I'm able to, I'm doing this just because I love it. And so that really had an impact on me. And so that was my mentality with YouTube. And I don't know, maybe I'll have to try to start looking at seeing if I could get a Patreon going or something like that, because as right now I'm just too sick to get a work from home job, much less an in-person job. But maybe I could try to get back to where I could do YouTube more full-time and then maybe try to make some supplementary money from it to help the family. I don't know. But in the meantime, I've got a big ask. I never asked for, or you to like the video or comment or subscribe or things like that, because I always was of the school of belief from my own personal experience that you're going to do what makes you happy and what you want to do. And so it always felt disingenuous to ask to do those things, because as you will like the video if you enjoyed it, and you'll share it with someone if you enjoyed it. All these things are going to happen because as I succeeded in making something that spoke to you, and me begging for attention, and while it makes sense from a if you're trying to make YouTube as a, if that's your job, of course you're going to try to do everything you can to drum up additional support. But from my perspective, as this is just a pleasure hobby, didn't want to assume that what I'd made was something that was anything more than an hopefully informative or a pleasant diversion. But the point is since we're having such a difficult time, I've included a link in the description for a GoFundMe, and it would mean a lot if you could share that link with some of your friends and family and social media, because as it's should be abundantly clear, I suck at social media. I've always been very bad at it. I don't do Twitter or I don't do anything on any of those platforms. I tried making a Facebook and I've done nothing on it. It's just not, I interact with my friends and it's in Discord, but I don't do social media. And that's come back to bite me now because I've only got a small group of people that I can reach out to for help. And they've already provided a lot of help and I'm deeply, deeply moved by that. But if you could share this link, that would mean a lot, because as that way, hopefully a larger number of people could give a small amount as opposed to a small number of people giving a large amount, and that could help us get through this. And hopefully I can get back to making videos and doing the things that I love. But right now I got to take care of my mom, and she spent years taking care of me and Dad, and now it's time for us to take care of her. So any help you could provide, be forever in your debt. So thank you so much, and hopefully I can look forward to some more videos of what sort. I don't know. I want to get back to doing learning the tropes of writing, but I will only do those if I can do it at a higher degree of competency with more editing, because looking back on my old videos, those are the ones that I like the most, the ones where I've got more polish. I still think I need to script them a little bit more lightly so that I can come across more genuine, but I do need to make sure that they're well edited, because that makes it much more enjoyable to watch. So again, thank you for everything you can do. Sorry for the long absence in videos. Thank you for everything you've done and for watching the channel over the years, and hope to see you more again soon. Thank you so much.